week's video, I'm going to share with you how to create a Sonic the Hedgehog cake topper, and that's coming right up. If you're new here, I'm Amanda and I create loads of videos just like this one, share with you how I create my cakes and cake toppers. So if you love cake decorating, make sure you hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber of mine so you don't miss next week's video. Let's get into this. So we're going to start out by making Sonic's huge oversized trainers, although apparently these are to give him a boost according to my son. And I'm creating this topper using edible modelling paste, so take 2 equal pieces of red paste, roll them into a cone shape and use some grey modelling paste to create a sole, 2 white strips of fondant to create his signature stripes, and to create buckles I'm using a square cake cutter. And you can find links in the description below for everything that I'm using to create this cake topper. Position your trainers onto a cake dummy or your cake, and we're going to go ahead now and create Sonic's little skinny legs. So roll out a snake piece of blue fondant and cut off 2 pieces for your legs. I'm creating a hole here down the middle of the leg using a barbecue skewer, and I'm going to stick the skewer into the cake and then slide the legs on. Excuse me, my throat this morning, I don't know what's wrong with it. Create Sonic's socks using a white strip of fondant, and looking at this reminds me whenever I was in high school, the trend then was that you wore 3 pairs, yes, 3 pairs of socks, and you rolled them down to your ankles, and I had these tiny little skinny chicken legs hanging out from under my school skirt, and then these big white 3 pairs of white socks rolled down to my ankles, and this is kind of what this reminds me of. So I've created Sonic's body using blue modelling paste. I've rolled it into a teardrop shape, and then I've used some skin tone fondant to create his tummy. And the first ever Sonic the Hedgehog cake topper I ever made was for Brody's 5th birthday.
My birthday is coming up in 3 days and I am so excited. I'm having a birthday party on the 22nd of July.
Oh.
But I just don't know what birthday cake I'm going to have.
I know you haven't decided what cake you're going to have yet, so you haven't?
No, so if you have got any ideas, please will you leave them in the comments.
Okay, Brody's having a bit of trouble deciding what cake he wants me to make him, so if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments below.
And also when our pajamas on.
Don't tell everybody that!
It's only 9 o'clock when we're doing this.
So your modelling paste is into a circle shape here for Sonic's head, and I created an indentation with my fingers. Place some white fondant over the top of your circle, and then create a few lines, a line down the middle and a line on the outside. We're just creating the outer edge of his eyes. And a lot of you have been telling me how you've been getting on creating these cakes and toppers, which is just amazing. So if you want to show me your work, and it doesn't even need to be the stuff of mine that you've recreated, just even stuff that you've done yourself, you can catch me on @HappyBeeCakes on all social medias. I'd love to see all of your creations.
Dinner's ready.
Oh, is my breakfast ready?
I didn't need to see.
Who made it?
Daddy.
What did he make?
Bacon buddy.
A bacon butty! Oh, well then I better go down and get my breakfast while it's warm. Lots of interruptions this morning. I guess this is what's going to happen over the summer holidays. So I've created Sonic's eyes using 2 pieces of green fondant. I've used some black edible paint to create a trim around the outside. I'm adding some black fondant to create pupils, and create 2 catch lights using some white edible paint. Create Sonic's cute little nose by rolling some black fondant into a ball, and then use your finger to push down on one side. Trim it at the bottom and stick it onto your cake topper using some edible glue. Oh, I love his cute little nose. He's so cute. I'm using some black edible paint here to create a smile. And I'm sorry if you can hear all that screaming in the background. This video is a car crash. This is a very noisy house. That's all I've got to say. It's so noisy. So I've cut 2 pieces of my blue paste into triangles, and I've added some skin tone fondant into the centre to create Sonic's ears, and then create his spikes using some blue edible modelling paste and stick those on. Well guys, that's it for me for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a little thumbs up, and don't forget, if you want to become a subscriber,